y'all know about that dummy coin. I bet you don't. With Sir Peters, you know what I'm saying, the God Hate crew. They were trending on business and shit. Yeah, let's see what's up. Dummy coin, looking paranoid, fading, buying Ben coin, stalling like a toy, getting whacked, dummy tax. It's a rap on the high, faking jets, take an L, pre-sale gone on the rocket, cashing checks. On a mission to the Mars, no stop, 60 mil market cap in a minute from the drop. Better bass, blazing heavy, tweaking all burner daily, culture shift, hold it steady. Grab a DJ, playing ready, floating minds elevating, dummy coin overtaking, changing lives, rising nations, team world activated, picket signs penetrated, Sir Peters and the crew going straight to the moon with some buds and some brew. I'm again, chicken in, let the meme all begin. Make it fair with the pubes on my hair. Please show cap, it's a rap. On the coke, talking smack, it's a vibe. Let it ride, DJ moves till I die. Picking sides in my ride. Shifting culture while I'm high. Starting lines to the sky. Bond token free mind. Staying granny on the spry. It's a free world combined. Unregulated gains. Growing pounds of Mary Jane. Grandpa spitting on the artifacts. Burning up your ledger while I'm giving out autographs, staring at the green candles, giving you a heart attack. I am not a mentor, you are my apprentice. Dummy is the preacher, Web3 is the answer. Caught up in the matrix, soaking up the leaders, selling on your tweakers. Dummy for the masses, money well snapping. We are just a prequel.
Hey, what up, guys?
Wait,
what
we're live?
Yeah. Oh, wait, are we going again? Oh, let's do it again.
I get. Yo, what up, guys? It is 420.
420.
We got on in time today.
Holy shit.
Happy Saturday, guys.
What the fuck? Is it?
I think this is going to be an epic one today, brother.
Is it?
Yeah. Get everybody in here. Let's all get it going, right, guys? Hell yeah. We got OG, Blazing.
We got the homies for real.
Yo, OG, that's right.
Just all
dummy
bacon
crush.
right now.
It's all that dummy crush. Fresh
Yep.
Dummy crush.
Yep, we're dummy freshed out. You know what I'm saying? Fresh
so we
cut.
Notified. We got to flip it around.
We got to flip around, guys.
Flip around. Oh, okay. Now I went out back.
Sometimes we get backwards and shit. But
That's better.
All right. So,
rule of thumb, you're on the right, I'm on the left when we're looking at it this way. So,
but guys,
episode 126, brother.
126?
Oh, yeah, brother. Congratulations.
We made it.
We have a very, very, very special guest. Jeff, I'll let you do the introduction.
Well, hey man, we actually this is a homie right here. We're stoked to have him on, and it does actually just not only that, but just spit some dope ass alpha, talk about what he's up to, and talk about this motherfucking dummy coin. So let's bring in the homie Lou.
What up, Lou?
What up?
Hey, brother. Thanks for waiting, brother. Yo, we've been hanging out with you for a little bit now, brother. We had to play a little bit of the dummy rap before we get going, brother. Get the vibe going.
Thanks for having me on. Yeah, definitely got to play
brother.
that intro.
Pleasure. Thank you for coming on, brother.
Yeah,
giving
thanks
us your
for coming
time.
on. Yeah, dude. How's your day, bro?
It's been great so far. Yeah, I've just been hard at work at stuff out here. Just actually took a nap a couple hours ago. Just woke up and made some coffee.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hanging out.
You're hanging in the cave there. It looks like pretty dark in there, huh?
Oh yeah, got the acoustic foam up, so it looks kind of dark in the background. I got like a little studio room going on out here.
Nice, brother. What are you looking for?
Wow, this one right here.
Oh yeah, gotta load up the volcano and the bomb.
Gotta do a double whammy.
Yeah.
What kind of coffee do you do, bro? Curiosity.
Cafe Bustelo.
Nice.
That's what I picked up recently.
Oh yeah, brother.
You ever heard of the mushroom?
The mushroom
coffee or some shit? Like people are saying that like they like that like better. I don't know. I've never
mushroom coffee. Yeah, I've definitely heard of it. I mean, I love mushrooms, so I would definitely be interested in drinking some mushroom tea or mushroom coffee, whatever it is.
Yeah,
for sure.
I hate mushrooms. I would not want to drink mushroom coffee. Now, shroom coffee, that might be different. I don't know.
That'd be kind of fun.
Hell yeah. Yo, we got Kevin, we got Midnight, we got Blazing, we got Tracy in the house.
Got some people in the house,
Midnight's
man.
from German, it seems like.
That's
So.
what's up.
Guten Tag.
Right.
So, yes, Kevin, shrooms for life.
Yeah.
So, Lou, brother,
Yeah.
again, thank you for coming on, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, we always let you start the show by getting, idea what's your background, where you came from, and how you got involved in the crypto and blockchain Web3 space.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Like I've been in NFTs and crypto for a little bit over a year now. I got into NFTs at the end of 2021
Mm-hmm.
and crypto, and like when Pepe started popping off, I got even more into crypto and just been like all in on it since then. I got into God Hates NFTs like right away in the summer of last year, in when it first started in June. Speaking of 1 year anniversary coming up,
Awesome.
yep, the end of this month.
Awesome. 29th, right?
And yeah, yep. Peters has been talking about something coming on the June 29th as well for dummies, so that'll be cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I've just been part of the community since last year. Dummy, as soon as that dropped, as soon as I heard that they were dropping a coin, I knew I had to get in on that. So I got a hefty amount in on this, and I'd love to see it succeed. That's why I reached out to Sir Peters, and when I saw like how things were going in the Telegram, like I'm used to Telegram, like being in Telegram channels ever since all these meme coins and started coming out. I've been in a bunch of them, so I can see the effectiveness of it in crypto. And I reached out to him and was like, some of these things that are in chat, if I was a mod, I'd be getting rid of stuff like that. And he said that he'd make me a mod. So he ended up making me admin. And
Wow.
it was wild at first because so we dropped on June 1st, and there was this big God candle.
Right.
And then people, they sell because they don't get 100x right away, right? People,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people are new to this, so when they see it going down, they just panic, and it's
It's over.
it's just like they're used to pump and dumps. They're used to shit coins, and then they just sell for a loss, and like that's the only way that they are going to take a loss is by selling, because there's no way that Sir Peters is going to rug this. So I mean, and that's what I was telling everybody in the Telegram,
Right.
holding it down, saying, any fudders are just like making like just talking my shit in there, lifting people up and letting them know like there's no way Sir Peters is ever going to let this project rug. Like that's one thing you can rest assured about. Like a lot of people, there's a lot of anybody can make coins now, right? It takes like 30 minutes for people to make coins, but
Yeah.
Sir Peters is a trusted founder in the space. He has been for a long time. They might say, he's an NFT founder or whatever, but
Right.
they know, they know about crypto as well. Like it was a little bit surprising to me at first to see that the God Hates NFTs community, even after like a couple months of the meme coin season starting, they weren't really familiar with Telegram. A lot of them, because they're more used to like their Discord and NFTs, and Telegram like actually is a really useful tool. So like it was interesting to see that, but I think they're gonna start like getting more into that if they haven't already, and start seeing the effectiveness of it, like for like rating and things like that. It definitely has a place in crypto. So, but yeah, there's been a lot of people at first that were kind of fudding, and I held it down and got rid of them, and cleaned up the chat of any spam and stuff like that, and try to do the best I could as an admin. Like made a sticker set for everyone to use. People like stickers in there, hypes things up, and I'm gonna make another one soon with that's all GIFs instead of like pictures. And I made a Google sheet as well for people to reference for like crypto Twitter accounts to raid. So yeah, just trying to do all I can in there to make lift people up and make things good. Um, and yeah, so I mean, about Dummy Coin, it is a new coin. It's still relatively very new. People just have to be patient. You know, it is going to be implemented into the God Hates NFTs ecosystem. It's going to be you're going to be able to buy and sell tokens with it. Um, the contract is renounced. The liquidity is locked. Uh, Actually, the liquidity is the pool is very large. It's equal to the market cap. So you don't see this very often with coins, and that's one thing that is like really cool about this is that right now both the liquidity and the market cap are sitting at around 1 million. And yeah, if you want to learn more about Dummycoin, all the links are on dummyeth.com. So check that out. All the socials, everything is on there, and go to Sir Peter's ETH on Twitter and Dummycoin ETH on Twitter, and he's constantly updating everyone. And he just recently talked about the raffle app that is going to be implemented as well. That's going to be dropped. Basically, old NFTs that are in your wallet that are just sitting there that you can't sell because they're old and they don't not worth anything anymore.
Right.
You can sell now using this raffle app. So that's the idea. And what he posted this chart basically saying that Dummy is going to be like less expensive to use than Ether for this. So like the price of like to use the raffle app with Ether will be more expensive than if you use Dummy. So that will be one of the perks of having Dummy there.
Mm.
And then also recently we were listed on multiple exchanges. So
Right.
Coin Market Cap, Poloniex, CoinGecko, and there's definitely more coming soon. This all just happened this past week.
We just
It's
had
still only 10 days old.
one
It
just
dropped
now,
on June
right?
1st. So yeah, and then right before we got on this podcast,
Yep.
we just got 100 out of 100 votes on Jem's radar.
Woo!
And it was crazy because I was the 100th vote too. So it's just like, as Lou Hundo, like what are the odds of that, right?
That's amazing, dude. That was
wild. Seeing
but
that happen like that, just totally by chance.
If you go on there, it says 101. Like someone else like did an additional, which I was like, that's awesome. Like they just like people were like, no, we wanted to, go right to the moon. So, and then they said like KuCoin, right? He applied to KuCoin before. He announced that a little bit ago, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's either that's already happened or it's going to happen soon.
Yeah, that's like
he's on top of all that, like applying to all these for sure.
I'm excited. I can't wait till that happens.
It's all you saw recently, like this morning, the whole market is bleeding.
Right.
So, like, people, this is what happens. It's always been this way. So, like, it's people buy the fear, right? So, right now, you just look at it like a bunch of discounts. It's discount prices across the board. So, I mean, if it wasn't already a discount on Dummy, it's even more so now. Like, it's the time to load up right now for sure, because not just on Dummy, but the whole ecosystem. Because
the whole ecosystem, like
by the end of this year, you're gonna regret if you didn't. Essentially, you're gonna be like, damn, I really wish I got in when that was just happening in June. So that's what everyone is. I mean, saying that's what everyone believes, and I can understand why. I mean, there's a lot of things that have happened that Sir Peters has delivered on, and he's proven that time and time again you can trust him to do what he says he's going to do. And a couple things that he said he was going to do, he just recently also dropped, like bits.wtf, which is this basically like the 1 million memes thing that he was talking about last year. Which is like it's a platform where there's going to be a bunch of memes. People can just post all these different memes from like all these different communities. It's going to be just like a big board of like memes and like for anybody to see at any point. That's my understanding of it, and maybe it will, more information on that will come out soon as well. And also this other thing he announced called DGenC. So a lot of us don't know what that is yet still, but we have an idea that he's going to be making some sort of marketplace similar to OpenSea, but just for degens. So, and there'll probably be ways to use Dummy on that where it'll be discounted everything. And yeah, probably. And I think also recently I heard something about a burn mechanism that might have to do with the raffles or DGNC to raise the price naturally, like as the tokens are burned, the price increases.
Right.
So that's coming soon. And like I already said, on the June 29th, he was talking about on the 1 year anniversary, there's going to be something to look forward to. So it's the time to get in right now for sure.
Right.
Oh yeah. So I guess our dummy question from me. You said that it takes 30 minutes to create a coin, right? Is that what you said? A whole new coin? Is that what you said?
So it's much easier these days, yeah, for people to just make a coin. Anybody can do it. That's the problem. Is like that is with a lot of these rug pulls and honeypots and things. Is you have to have like an eye for the ones that are renounced, the liquidity that's locked, the people that are behind the coin, the team, the what they're actually doing, if it has utility, things like that. So
So they're not.
that's what that's about.
They're not mining the crypto. Is that? I mean, like, because my understanding of it goes back to like Bitcoin. Obviously, that you were mining the coin. So is that when you say you're creating a new coin, are they mining it, or is there a new strategy for it?
So yeah, no, unrelated to mining, it's just like they're just creating like a new coin. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense. Yeah. It's just like, to me, I like the whole aspect of adding in those, like ones that NFTs that you just don't really care anymore, and they're just
That's
sitting
really
there.
cool, yeah.
Because it's a lot of people have that issue.
Yeah,
But
I think a lot of this has just been slept on. I think
Yeah.
by a lot of people in the crypto space, this has kind of just been slept on, how much utility is actually coming for Dummy.
Well, and I like what Sir Peters was saying. He's like, that's just a little bit of what he's, creating. He's like, it's not all of it. Like, that's just part of
It's
it.
just the tip of the iceberg. That's right.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just getting started. There's a lot of ideas coming out like all the time.
So, like, for
Popping out
you,
ideas.
because you've been in it since the beginning, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've seen everything that's gone on since June of last year. Yeah.
So you understand, like, in terms of,
Excuse me.
bless you,
Thank you.
when he, oh, uh-oh.
I wish I could be out there getting high with y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could smoke that big bong right there. That thing's gorgeous. Look at all the different strains y'all got. This shit's beautiful.
Yeah, I got the volcano right here. Got some of, like, my homie who's been growing for over 20 years. Got fire strain of his own. There's actually some strawberry mango. It's like strawberry cough cross a mango haze.
Oh, yeah, man.
Fire.
And you get the bag and everything.
Yeah, the volcano bag.
The vape bag.
Oh yeah,
Super chill.
you partake a lot?
Oh yeah, I've actually been on a quite a big tea break here for a while, but yeah, I definitely over the years have smoked a lot of weed.
Nice.
I've rolled thousands of blunts,
Oh yeah.
smoked a lot of weed, and wax and
You
everything.
have a favorite
Edibles. I've taken psychedelics, the whole thing. So
Yeah.
strain? You have a favorite strain?
Yeah, like, what's your
What is your
favorite
go-to?
strain, or what's something that you smoke where you're like,
train wreck, wedding
Yep.
cake, blue
Yep.
dream,
Blue Dream.
all those are good.
anything kind of like Girl Scout cookie
Yep.
Yep.
hybrids and
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, my homie's got this fresh batch of OG Kush that he grows. It's so fire. It's just like super gassy, like makes your eyes water and shit. It's crazy. Like super intense. But I know you make music, right?
I do. Yeah, as you can see with the studio room behind me and the piano.
It's fucking fire,
Yeah.
dude. I know you were you jammed, did a little jam like um on the phone, which was dope.
Yeah, I was like singing some Elvis for you.
Yeah.
When we were over the phone. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was
Okay.
fire, bro. And you, how long you been doing music for?
Um, for my whole life, basically, yeah. Since I
Wow.
was a kid, I played piano and I had private lessons and stuff, and was in bands and all that. And then I started, just getting into psychedelics and just improvising, going off. Like I used to be classically trained, and then I went into like just improvising for years, and yeah,
That's dope,
Oh
man.
yeah, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
I have a bunch of songs that I've written and ready to put together, but I've been waiting to have the right equipment to do it.
Mm,
Um, just waiting to buy a new amplifier and a subwoofer to mix things together. And
that's
then yeah,
awesome.
I've got 27 songs on my first album that I want to drop
Nice.
that
Wow.
are basically all the back-to-back chord progressions that exist. There's 24 back-to-back chord progressions that exist, and then three of the songs are going to be um, the ones that stay in one minor key or one major key,
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
and
dude.
then one that's like a mixture of both.
That's cool, bro.
That's so lit, dude. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. It's cool how you like you already I always tell this to everybody, you gotta create the vision before it exists. So the fact that you already like you've already created your visions and like you've already like you feel it. So now it's like you already know what you need, and then it's just you already know when you have that instruments and you have what you need, you're gonna just go boom, 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 boom. It's like clockwork.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, I've been going through sounds for years, trying to get the
Yep,
best ones because a lot of people just like download kits and throw stuff together, but I want like the best sounds that I can possibly get to mix together. So like
that's sick.
if I'll listen to every sound like on its own, it needs to sound good. Like if it doesn't sound good on its own, then it's not going to be mixed together with anything else. Like everything, snares, hats, kicks, the whole thing. Like it just has to sound really good, like on its own. So
Yeah,
that's how
dude.
I that's how I do things before I mix.
So were you doing music before you discovered crypto and NFTs and the Web3 space? Was that what kind
Yep,
of led
yep.
to that?
I actually got into NFTs originally to make some money, so I could like do all this stuff. So that was my idea back at the end of 2021. And God, I've learned so much since
Wow.
then. It's amazing
Nice.
how deep the hole is. Like going into it's a little bit of a learning curve. Getting into to Web3 and seeing all the different uh, you know marketplaces and exchanges and collections and communities and networking and stuff on Twitter. I never really even used Twitter that much before the end of 2021. I got into Twitter and it's my main social media platform at this point after being a part of all this.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
I'm actually making a song for God Hates NFTs based on what Sir Peters sang early on. There was this whole thing that like early on kind of led to some bullshit that was with this guy named Different and like because I didn't have the sounds right to like make the song, so I was like, see, I heard some clip of him making something for Chili Palm, one of the artists of the community, and it had a bunch of orchestral sounds and stuff. So I was like, thinking since we were both members of the DVDA at the time, that we worked together to make the song "This Is Amazing" happen.
Right.
And yeah, so there was just some bullshit there where he didn't want to work together, and then I just decided I'll make the song on my own. So since then, I've been working on my own and figuring it out. And yeah, I'm still gonna drop it. It's just been a long time coming, but I'm doing like a symphonic orchestral arrangement of it. That's like based on what Sir Peters sang in the beginning of this whole process called "This Is Amazing." So it's crazy. I actually have the ENS "This Is Amazing" .eth. I got it back in March
Oh wow.
or February.
Nice.
That's
It's
lit,
been a
dude.
wild ride.
Yeah. Well, it just makes sense kind of leading up to everything and like what you're doing. And, I always like say that like it's not a mistake. The things we go through and the things that shape us and put us where we're meant to go for a reason. Um, you just have to keep, you know, taking that leap and going forward each day,
Mhm.
not be afraid of that. Um, That's why I was like, when I see things, certain people or just issues or anything that goes on, it's just like I always tell everybody at the end of the day, you're gonna have to adjust no matter what sets in front of you.
Yeah,
You know,
no, we definitely have to adapt to everything that's going on for sure.
yeah.
And
We're in,
people will change up. A lot of people, they kind of just follow whatever is going on, and they'll change
right.
up, and you see things happen from like a different perspective sometimes, and it's okay. You know.
100%.
So I don't know if you guys know who is the logo, the dummy logo. What is that?
Oh, that's actually a meme.
That's a meme
Yeah.
too.
So there's this guy that back in January, his name's at the Bunny Official
Uh-huh.
on Twitter. There was this whole thing with him basically saying that Godhead NFTs was a derivative of Rick and Morty, and then the Bobby bring up Bobby hundreds, and stuff like that, and we already addressed that and everything. There's a whole um, history of us like talking about that and kind of going over that over the last several months that you can look into on Twitter. Um, and yeah, it was just like he had said that, and we just decided to turn him into a meme. So that's what that character is. That's him in meme form.
Yeah.
At the time, we were memeing him a bunch too with like sucking carrots and stuff. There was this Sir Caratino that came out and the whole thing. So yeah,
That's awesome, man.
that's what that is.
I like that. It's just a cool combo, and like I love the match and like the bunny ears and the setup of how it's designed into that coin. Um, it definitely feels like an original, but yet meme like feel of the coin when you see the image with the coin. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like a trippy, but cool looking image. Um, but what do you think like right now in terms of like, so if this is like, well, we're on like the 10th. What do you think like, because he's obviously Sir Peters, it seems like to me it's like he's very active in whatever, you know what I mean? Like it seems like to me there's always some kind of post or there's some kind of update.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, like, there's definitely always updates from Peters. He's definitely working in the background. People know this. Like they're used to how he operates. He's not always gonna keep like he will try to be as transparent as possible, but he's super busy and he gets blown up by a bunch of people, and he tries to update people as much as possible. But yeah, yeah he's always working in the background. He's got something cooking. And yeah, like people, they just need to relax and be patient, not worry so much because like there was a couple things at first with the launch that was kind of messed up, like including Dex tools just not showing us correctly. Um,
Right.
and that's not what totally determines a coin's success after launch, but it can definitely affect its momentum.
Mm.
It didn't show us on the front page when it should have after having done 26 or 25 million, I think, in volume over 6 hours.
Right.
So yeah, we should have been on hot number 1 through 10 like early on, and then they didn't do that. And yeah, one thing happens after another. People sold for a loss. They got scared, and that was that. So, but a lot of people have hung on and are still holding, and those people are from the God Hates NFTs community. So there was 370 ETH raised in 1 hour on the pre-sale from the
Right.
God Hates NFTs community. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember.
it's impressive stuff.
Yeah, I remember being part of the pre-sale and I got really lucky and like I really appreciated him like being able to actually like I saw the two different transactions, on Google Sheets, so it's like he counted both of my entries, which was really cool.
Yep.
And
And he's been great about following up on airdrops.
yeah,
People were at first like, "Where is airdrop? When airdrop?"
yeah,
But he wanted to wait and do it right. It was people were talking about, oh, he made a tweet talking about airdrops in like however many minutes, and I joked around with him like, relatively, like 1 week of minutes is like much is a few minutes compared to like a year or whatever. But yeah, it's just like people just need to calm down with the like specifics on like what he's doing, because sometimes, you know, things change. Like he's just a man, just like everyone else. He's just one man,
Right.
and things change, and you just got to know that whatever he's doing is for the best. Like he's just
Mm.
he wants the best for everyone. So he wanted to make sure that everyone who didn't sell got their airdrops,
Right.
who held on from pre-sale. You know, he didn't want to reward people who sold. I'm sure that was part of it, and yeah, so he's been great about that. Um, yeah, it took a little bit of time to get certain things set up in the Telegram, but I think they're just getting used to Telegram and like Rosebot and certain things like that. But that's all good. You know, we don't have to do it like every other coin does it and instantly have certain things like set up on Telegram. But that's all. A lot of that stuff's on Discord. Um, you know, so it's all good. You know, the the community definitely, I think, should start using Telegram. It is a good tool in the crypto world, but they know how to raid things without it as well. They have Discord to do that. They do Twitter Spaces all the time, so it's not a problem. You know, we were God Hates NFTs was trending on business and finance all year last year, above Bored Ape Yacht Club in social mentions, number one out of everyone. So, you know, people might leave, sell, people come back, whatever. There's still the same people that are able to raid things that are around that, you know, if they can do that, imagine what it will be like with thousands more holders joining them to raid as well
Yeah.
in the Telegram or in the Discord. So
100%.
Crazy. You think like a lot of people think that like a lot of what's rolling over from Web 2 into Web 3 isn't exactly positive. You know, all the whole like everything's got to be influencer based and everything like that. But I don't think that's true. In fact, if you really think about it, like a lot of the new crypto tokens, coins, and NFTs, they could not get where they are without, like you said, things like Telegram and Twitter. So it's kind of a double edged sword where the social media has really become more of a tool in the Web two space and not just hey, look at me. It's like look at what we're creating, look at what we're building for everyone out there. So that's yeah, it's just like I guess my point is that like yeah, with the Web three space, like we need that exposure that comes with Web three, right?
Yeah.
Because like I mean, to be honest, like do you think the average crypto any new coin is gonna need something like Telegram or Twitter in order to get out there, right? It couldn't just come out and just, exist in the market without some kind of hype behind it.
yeah, I mean, and if people really want to make a difference, like instead of just complaining in telegrams or coming in there and fudding and stuff like that, they should just, you know, if they want to get eyes on the project and help Sir Peters out with this whole thing, all they got to do is focus on rating fresh tweets from large crypto Twitter accounts.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. You want to push at least one reply to the top of the comments. That's like the most effective way to get eyes on things.
Yeah.
Other than, you know, he's got plans for marketing and promotion, stuff like that, of course. But
Mm-hmm.
if you want to help him out, instead of just coming in there and complaining, work for your bags.
Right.
That's right.
No, exactly. And I just think like people just need to like just chill because they do get a little bit like, I think the thing is like the gratification thing, they just expect it now, and then they hear the spud from other people saying, yeah, it's already too late. Like that's how coins work. And, I just tell people do your own research, read around what's going on in the media, read around what's going on in your world, come up with your own strategy, your own philosophy, share with others share their, path and what they're doing. So I think that's the most important thing to be able to do, is to be
Mm-hmm.
able to share that knowledge with each other, to help, you know, keep each other aware of this. So,
And, you know, like I was saying before, the whole market this morning started to bleed. But Sir Peters actually recently made a post about this and Gensler and said that he can't kill crypto. And it's a worldwide thing. You know, people are going to keep buying crypto. It's flourishing worldwide, is what he said. Nothing that he's doing is going to actually have a lasting impact on crypto prices.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it's nothing to be afraid of. The fact that the whole market is bleeding right now, it's just a temporary thing that's people are going to be able to take advantage of. It's discount prices across the board.
Right.
Right.
I think a lot of people don't realize that, like you said, and then they complain even after. They're like, "Oh man, I should have gotten in," and it's like, well, it was there.
Hmm.
No one was stopping you but yourself. Um, but yeah, it's that instant gratification. I think that's the problem. But versus I remember when Bitcoin was at a half a penny, I was willing to wait like 10 years, to invest and hold. But people don't understand what that, type of patience
Mm.
is, because they expect it to be now instead of, later on.
Instant gratification, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are used to that. That's what they're looking for, is that quick couple days play. Something that'll make them a quick 2x, 3x in only a couple days. And that's not what this was. And it's not what it is. And, you know, people just have to have some patience.
Yeah. No, I mean, exactly. What do you think in terms of like, I don't know if you know about the whole SEC thing coming down on different exchanges and all. Like, I know that I heard that there's some kind of court hearing on Tuesday.
So what?
Oh, I don't know about that, when they're going to have their next meetings and stuff. I don't know about that.
I don't know either, but I know that when I was in the Twitter space, they were talking about saying that something was going to happen on Tuesday. So they got some kind of court date. Um,
The
so
Binance?
something like that
Hmm.
with
Okay.
with Coinbase. So
Are they
uh,
just going after all the exchanges or what?
who knows? Maybe.
The SEC?
Maybe.
Well, like you said, you can't. It's not going away. So what are they hoping to accomplish?
But
Are they trying to add more regulation? Are they trying to control it more, or are they really just trying to get behind it? And because we got other guests on here who they work in the government and they know that government wants this to work. They want this technology for Web3, crypto, and NFTs to work because they know it's the logical next step. It's like the internet was. Everyone didn't believe in the internet at first, but eventually it became how we live our daily lives. And crypto, NFTs, and the Web3 and blockchain all going to become that too. So I just always wonder, like with the SEC regulations that are coming down, like you say, on the exchanges right now, are they trying to regulate or are they trying to really just get inside and understand how it works so that they can like make better plays down the line and know what angle to take in order to integrate it into a larger economy, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think probably a combination of both. But I think a lot of what they're doing, including what Gensler's doing, is like not good. But yeah, they'll have to come around and like see the light here, because a lot of people like are already seeing it and a part of it and know what's going on. So
Yeah.
like,
But it's
yeah, they're just
pretty
gonna have to
moving.
understand that.
It's moving, yeah.
yeah, no, 100%. I was even like someone was telling me the index score like a couple days ago was like extreme greed, which is like the bull. Like so, someone was telling me like we're kind of in like a bull like phase of buying. So there's like buyers that want to, like a lot of whales want to buy right now.
Mm.
So we should start to see some buys here these next few weeks potentially.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
everything.
and that's what everyone's saying, and that's what happens. The bull run is right around the corner,
Yeah,
is what the word is. So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
hopefully what's actually going to happen. I mean, you're already seeing people scoop up these dips. So
Mm. Donnie said they
yeah.
want to make it less volatile, but can't be done without stabilizing.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, that's exactly right. Because I mean, at the end of the day, they don't. they can't control the market. Like no one can. It's like the blockchain is just too many layers and too many fundamentals that are going to keep creating. So it's crazy. Like there's a lot more possibilities going on for sure.
Yo, Midnight, did you have a question, brother? We weren't ignoring you. We just weren't sure what you were asking a question or for, yes, Cats, Lou for president. Yes, 100%. Yeah, Midnight, did you have a question? What's up, brother? You can ask in German. I speak a little German. I might be able to translate it.
Oh yeah,
Just wanted to make sure we're not ignoring anybody. You guys kind of always get your own chats going in the
Yep.
in here, and we want to make sure we're answering people's questions. Cause yeah, Lou's giving us his time.
Yeah.
Very generous. So yeah. How's the gummy team, like everybody working behind the scenes on the whole project?
There's not a dummy team.
There isn't? Oh wow.
It's only one person.
It's only one person. 2 Peters?
We don't know.
We don't know?
Could be a gnome.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like another Pepe. It's just like we don't know who's behind the curtain. Oh, that's cool. I got you. All right.
Well, with Pepe, we ended up figuring that out. I think it was Degen Harambe. At Degen Harambe, there ended up being somebody that doxed him, but
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah. But with Peters, you don't know if it's always one person or like a whole team. I'm pretty sure there's a team behind it. From the beginning, people were saying the way that he was responding in DMs or on Discord or versus on Twitter was a little different. And then there was also people that ended up having interviews that were Spanish speaking, who I heard from who. Like this one person named Clarita, she was great. She was really nice. She used to hop in these spaces with God Hates NFTs, and I haven't seen her around in a while. But she gave me the word that she got on an interview, and it was this Spanish speaking guy, and it didn't sound like Sir Peters at all. And yeah, she asked, "Are you Sir Peters?" like directly, and the guy said, "Yes, I am Sir Peters." So I think some people that are behind it are just told to say that they are Sir Peters, and it might be a team of people, it might be one person. We don't know if it's somebody that's role playing, or if it's actually an old man. So, yeah,
it's kind of like Spartacus. Like I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus. I am Spartacus. Like everybody's claiming to be Spartacus in order to protect the real one.
Seriously.
Does that make sense? Like who is Sir Peters? I'm Sir Peters. I'm Sir Peters. I'm Sir Peters. Okay.
yeah, it's been a mystery for a lot of people for a while. So I mean, some people might know. I think he's already like told some of the Bored Ape Yacht Club people. I think maybe he knows them in person, is what was said in some spaces earlier in the year.
Mm-hmm.
But I think most people still are in the dark on that. But that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as they know that the coin's going to do well, they see everything that he's working on is working out, then, there's no reason to not invest in it.
All right.
No, Cats, there is not. It is just Sir Peters only. No, I'm just kidding.
Cats is.
It's a robot.
Lou's my BFF in Web3. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Lou's the homie. Yeah, this is actually your first time doxing, right, bro?
Yeah. Besides, like, for my Docs Degen early on, there was a collection that was made by Chili Palm, great artist in the community that was called Docs Degens, and based on the people that were in the community, they had to win this in a raffle, and then send a picture to Chili Palm, and he would make them a Docs Degen. It looked like all the other tokens that are in the ecosystem, but based on their pictures. So
wow,
I had one of those, and then I was editing those for a while, like with costumes, like sweaters and turkey suits and robes and elf suits and like the whole thing around the fall and winter of last year. And that was fun. I mean, that he at first he kept things more simple with the Docs Degens, and then over time he kind of just said fuck it and started to do like spacey looking backgrounds, static backgrounds, all kinds of stuff, dogs, fish added in the front. And I'd actually asked him if I could have a keyboard in mind, but he said he wanted to keep it like simple at first, like everybody like didn't have anything in the background or the forefront. And then over time, he just said fuck it and started to add more stuff. So, but yeah, so I think that's still going on. I think there's like 80 of them now, and he's going to continue to add more of those. He did this whole collection with this guy named Dirty 34. That was like, and he's still working on those too. That's like based on the Docs Degens and some of the Docs Degen season 2, which was another collection he did that was a bunch of combinations of traits from the first Docs Degens collection. And those are like they look really fucking dope. So like Dirty 34 has this like style of art that like works really well with Chili. And like when they put it together, they're like the cartoon, like kind of comic book style characters, and yeah, he's doing that for everybody. And then I think he's also making a video game based on those characters. Yeah, there's going to be like a playable video game. So I mean, that's another thing that you could get into if you got into the God Hates NFTs ecosystem soon. You might be able to score one of those and get in the game if you get something from the either collection, if you can somehow get a Docs Degen or buy a Docs Degen season 2. And then yeah, I mean it's still relatively early, I think, in the grand scheme of things.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I know someone wanted to ask about someone saying they wanted to know. I asked him about the feather bill.
No, it's the one ether bill.
One ether bill?
Yeah, Kat said ask him about his famous one ether bill.
One ether bill.
So not one ether, it's actually 100 ether. That's how I got the name Lou Hundo in the first place.
Yeah.
It was this funny thing where like they made a different version. Somebody did in the community that ended up being on a bunch of people's Twitter pages and even Sir Peter's OpenSea. That was like a God Hates NFTs, like kind of more simple, like something like Monopoly money, I guess you could say, version of like a 100 ether bill. That was how I got my name when I basically got on stage after I saw all that happening and was like, guys, like I'm pretty sure this came from me. I made a 100 ether bill in the spring that was based on the $100 bill. I just changed all of the aspects on the bill to ether and like all the USAs in there, all the little USAs to ETH. And it was Pepe at first. It was Pepe's face, and then I switched that to Sir Peter's face, and that version came out in August of last year, on August 17th.
Right.
Yeah, and I think I'm still going to come out with more versions after this. Just keep doing it better. You know, I think I could do it better now that it's been a little bit more time and I've had some more practice with Photoshop and other tools. I'll be able to actually make the face look even more like realistic, like Benjamin Franklin's face did on the first 100 on the actual $100 bill.
Right.
Change some of the signatures around, stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's still coming too. So, but yeah, I think it's wild to see everybody with because I made it my Twitter banner for a whole year. It was it's just been my thing. Lou Hundo with the 100 ether bill as his banner. It was a meme. It was supposed to be a big meme, like me coming up and presenting it as a foundation link in the first place. Like it was a big meme. It was like I made it like it was never actually a shill. It was like the point of it. It was like it wasn't actually a shill. It was just me like trolling to a certain extent. But like yeah, it was a wild night that night when I actually got the name. But yeah, it is really crazy to see everyone now like with these bill banners. It's just funny, to see everyone with you know, it says one dummy, right? It's just the $1 bill now, but it's just funny because we're all matching now. I mean, I actually, you know, recently changed my banner to my cat because I don't know, I just felt like it. But
Nice.
you know, I don't really give a fuck if it's my banner or not. But yeah, um, it is funny to see everyone with with dollar bill one dummy banners now.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it is really interesting, the whole thing, for sure.
I just think it's like I like what I like about it is like such a grassroots approach, you know, compared to, you know, you see Pepe that's kind of affiliated with someone like that was Pauly, right? Like Matt Fury, he was obviously the artist, but he was actually best friends of Pauly with Pauly. So Pauly was like, you know, the co-founder of ApeCoin. So he had obviously a very big, you know, connections based of people that he knew. So that was kind of a nice help, you know, to be part of that, you know, point to help push it, so to speak,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, so, to get the word. Because I remember I got involved the third day because of Polly. So Polly had
yeah.
a
No, Pauly was a big voice in that whole thing for sure. I was there in those spaces every day. He was holding it
yeah,
down, you know, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
You can't,
100%.
you know, as much as is going on now with, you know, him and other people in the community or whatever, people
Right.
saying he's, you know, doing whatever with the this is nothing.eth and that whole thing. It's funny actually to me to see that. You know, the concept of nothing is actually really. It, did you know that Goku in Dragon Ball Z, like that name Goku actually means like nothing, like the concept of nothing too. So it's just like this whole thing in life is just like I actually had the number 404 on the bill too. That is just like
Oh,
error 404. Um, and even if you go to my Instagram, it says nothing to see here with 404 in parentheses and stuff. So no, I love it. I mean, I think it's cool. But it is funny, you know. Some people think he's like scamming people or whatever now, but he did say from the beginning, you're not going to get anything from doing this. So
yeah.
it's just, you know, somebody using that platform that he's built now after all that he did to do something that's pretty funny. I mean, honestly, that shit's funny to me. But
Hmm.
yeah, like it was interesting to see how his connections, like with ApeCoin and Matt Fury, kind of helped to bring Matt Fury on board with it.
Yeah.
Um, you know, like there were Pepe coins they say that were dropped before this year, but there were none that were like this. There was no Pepe coin that was accepted
Right.
the way that this one was as like the main
Exactly.
Pepe coin.
I
You know,
absolutely, I 100% agree with that. I will say this though, and I'm not saying that it's like, you know, I really hope that that problem does like get resolved, but it's not really that, you know, it's just really getting the people that are diehard fans of the meme Pepe and the Matt Fury's like art, but like there were some people that didn't even know about that coin. Like I went to some events that these people were hardcore fans that collect rare Pepes, all that, but had no idea like
yeah,
that.
even on
Even
Reddit and stuff, like it's true. A
you
lot
see
of
what I'm,
people
you
still
see
are.
what I'm saying, brother?
That's how you know it's still early. Like in the grand scheme of things,
Right,
it's only been a couple months, and
right,
like give it a couple of years and
right.
see what
No,
happens. People think that that's dead. It's not.
no,
It is
I,
not dead.
yeah,
People just moved to other places where they knew they could make bigger multipliers. That's all it is because of the market cap and stuff. It's like, you know, and then a lot of people got wrecked trying to do that as well. Like a lot of people got fucking wrecked from other meme coins and shit coins. But a lot of people made a lot of money too. So, you know, people just, you know, you got they're looking for other places to put their money to make more of it. But Pepe is not dead by any means.
No.
It is
I
definitely still
absolutely not.
early, very early.
I that's why, but I will say like I would love to see. I don't know if you know that like there's now two Reddit communities. The original Reddit Pepe does not want the crypto or anything related. They just wants memes. So I'm really hoping that a lot of those people eventually will come together and then create more ecosystem and expand more. And that way it'll just really branch out to a whole worldwide connection like it already has. It already is there. It's just really sparking it into that direction, I feel like will really help the momentum. You know, there's just a lot of a lot of cool things going on with it. You know what I mean? It's been out for a while.
Yeah, I mean, like, and as everybody was saying, early on, Pepe is one of the biggest memes ever. I mean, there's no other utility behind it besides it being the biggest meme since 2005, and then everything that Matt Fury went through with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Dummy here, is coming out. It's got utility. There's certain coins that have utility. There's certain coins that are just meme coins. Dummy is going to be integrated into the ecosystem. Dummy is going to have all this utility involved. So that's the difference. There's coins that have utility, and there's coins that the utility is just the community, which is fine, and that's what they said at first. Is like a lot of the tweets were like, keep your utility, we'll keep the community kind of thing. But there's a community behind Dummy as well, so
Right.
it's got utility and community. So
Yeah.
it might not be something that's been around since 2005, but that's okay. There's a lot of things that are coming out right now that are still going to be successful.
Right. I believe that, and like, honestly, I just think like the whole idea here is like more of these, like, I think like with Dummy, for example, I like the approach that it's been, and it's like people are just thinking it's dead, but it's just building. And like how Sir Peter's just, it doesn't phase him, and he's just over there like with the team doing their thing, and that's crazy. I like that whole, okay, it looks dead, but like you'll see, type
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
mentality. So
Yeah, it's not nothing. It's not and I'm gonna bring Ben.eth up here too, because it's something that also was really big and recently in the space,
yeah,
and still is like talked about a lot. Is like
yeah,
it's not gonna be anything like that. Obviously, like you see someone like that come around and say that they're gonna change the whole space, or and it's gonna be so good for the space and stuff like that, and you look at what happened, to all these coins, and the only person that's really that it was really good for was him. Maybe some people made like a 2x or a 3x off like their pre-sale on Sia before it dropped, before all of
yeah,
them dropped. But I mean, there
yeah,
was a lot of problems with that, and it just people, and you saw what happened with Loyal. It was just instantly like all the way down and never came back up.
right,
And yeah, it's just like there. That's not who Sir Peters is. Like he's not here to like you know fucking have full control over the supply, force you to not sell. Like there were sales, yeah, but that's just because he's not doing it that way. He's gonna let things happen naturally. People are gonna come back in at a discount price, and then it's gonna pump again.
yeah,
Nice.
no, 100%, and yeah, because and I know that the whole Binance thing, they were trying to suppress it with their top holders when it got on that exchange. It was really going to be cool if it was just everybody, the public, to be able to buy into it. It would have been feeling like it would have been more of a different experience. But just to have, I feel like that was kind of been a little bit of a little bit of a damper, so to speak. But I feel like it'll just kind of clear out, more and more as we just go along here, the market and how it shifts.
Yeah. See, it's all about proof of work versus proof of stake, right?
Yeah. So, but yeah, dude, it's cool, man. I mean, this whole fucking, they got so much things coming out always, though. That's the thing. It's like you never know what direction to go into because there's so many different, um, abilities to get them into the space and build. Um, so you just got to be careful and do the research. You know,
Yeah.
make sure you know what you're getting
Protect
into.
yourself. Wear condoms.
Yeah, wear condoms.
Call
Yeah,
McAfee.
don't raw dog, don't raw dog links.
Yeah. Get that McAfee condom.
Full body condom
Yeah,
Right.
is what I've heard someone say before.
full body condom. There you go. That's the right way to do it. Well, guys, look, we're actually kind of about that time right now where we want to do a giveaway.
Right.
We want to give away a Homeboi Flicks t-shirt.
Woo!
Yo,
We got plenty of them.
I know you guys will want to get your hands on that one.
But first, a guess,
That's right.
right?
We got to tell
Go
them.
ahead.
Yo, you're going to get a custom shirt, Lou, with your South Park avatar and us on it from the intro.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, brother. We got you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
It's got the 100X on it and everything. That's
The one
beautiful.
with the
100X, yeah.
one with the 100X on it.
That's right. Oh, OG's excited. He's like, let's go.
Yep. So you get that custom, bro, 101, and we do that with all of our guests.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we want to just go ahead and give this shirt out. So guys, you already know the drill. Go ahead and
Hashtag dummy.
hashtag dummy,
Call us dummies.
dummy.
I want to you know what? I want to give something to you too as well. If you're going to give me something, I would like to also give something back. So like on that note with the 100X shirt, actually that just came out recently. I just came out with this whole Hundo X concept and this group called the Early Birds. And it's basically just an alpha calls channel in Telegram where, I'm tuned into all these different alpha calls channels and groups and people on crypto Twitter, and I'm making calls in there with another couple people. We're actually bringing this whole network of people from South Africa on board as well. We're trying to part of the mission is going to be to bring Africa into the world of crypto the way that Hong Kong recently adopted it and legalized it and got on board with it. So, it's crazy. I'm actually moving out to South Africa in the next couple of weeks. My lease is coming up here at the end of June, and I'm moving out there with a woman I met.
Crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we made this happen, and I'd like to give you one of those subscriptions. So it's it's an annual subscription,
What?
and I'm gonna let you have one for letting me on here and for being so nice to give me something as well.
Yeah, bro. Great. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
Got your
very
back,
nice.
dude. We're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get you on that shirt. And look, dude, honestly, we're doing this, guys. This is we're adding people to the list right now. So far, we got OG.
We got OG Gypsy, Hillary,
No, we got
Greasy,
quite a few people here.
OG, Gypsy. We're gonna get all you guys. Gypsy, Greasy, Hillary. Got all the homies in the house and make sure we get everybody taken care of.
Greasy, what?
Greasy, who else we got? Hillary, blazing up. Yep. All right. Who else we got in the house? Who else is in here? Supporting Hillary.
Hillary.
Yeah. You gotta add Hillary. You got it. All right. I know we got more. So who else is in here? Who else? Anybody? NFT Grape Ape. We got you. Lady, of course. Gotta get Lady in there. Lady, we got you. Well, all right, guys.
We gotta get.
If you haven't said anything, still time to get
that's
in.
all. Oh yeah,
We already got Grape Ape. Hillary, Kevin Breyer. All right. What else we got? How many people we got on there so far? We got Blazin. Yeah, we got you, brother. NFT, Kevin, Donnie. Did you get Donnie on there?
Nope.
Donnie, we can't put you on the wheel, brother.
Gotta take care of the homie, dog.
All right. I think that's mostly everybody, right? Did we miss anybody? Yo, we missed you. Speak up now, because we're gonna spin this wheel.
Buy the dip, dummy.
Oh, cats. You gotta add cats.
Oh, cat.
Motherfucker.
Oh shit. Cats.
Yes, we got you, cat. All right. How many people is that? 10 people. All right. 10 people.
10 people
on the wheel. And how many are in the house? Oh, we got 9. Okay. All right. Well, somebody bounced. Yeah, we got cats, OG. We got it.
All right, guys.
So we're gonna do this wheel spin. Yo, mad love. Shout out to Lou.
Yep.
For coming on today.
Let's spin this wheel.
Yep. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Woo! Who's gonna get a little gift for hanging out with us today? You gotta be kidding. We got you.
Mr. Creasy.
Creasy. Yo, bro. We got you, brother.
You already know we got
Congratulations,
Creasy.
my brother.
Yeah.
You know we got
Congrats, Creasy.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
right. That's
Yeah.
Creasy. He's a
That's the
long time
homie right
homie. Yo,
there.
Creasy, you in the house?
Yeah,
You fall asleep on us?
he definitely be in there, bro.
Yo, Creasy.
Creasy.
Creasy. Speak
Yeah,
up. Speak up.
he's a lit G right there for
Yep,
sure.
he is. He never misses out. He's always in here hanging out.
Sheesh.
Yo, Creasy.
And everybody come in here.
Everybody saying congrats, Creasy. You're gonna be here to receive
Creasy,
your
where you at,
giveaway.
bro?
Creasy. Yo, we're gonna make sure he's in the house.
Yeah, we gotta make
He's
sure.
he's
You know,
never.
usually, like they gotta confirm
Sometimes
in the
sometimes
chat.
they gotta bounce or whatever. I know, Creasy.
Creasy.
We always gotta make sure blazing up. Oh no,
Oh no,
he MIA.
He
He's
might be
gonna
pooping.
he might
He
have
missed
left.
out. He missed out. Creasy, come on, brother. He's still with us.
Didn't he just put the hashtag too? I mean, wasn't he one of the people that
He
just
did.
said
He
like
put it a couple
hashtag
times.
home?
He wanted to get in, and then he bounced. Oh, thought I had to go smoke a blunt or
Body
something.
break? Oh no.
Come on, Creasy. Message the
Creasy.
Chizai. I know. Gee, what the hell? Oh, Hillary says
Oh, they said
reroll.
reroll.
He was just here. I know. What the
Yo,
hell,
he was just
guys?
here literally like
Who
1
scared him
second
away?
ago.
Who scared him
And
away?
he
All
just
right,
like,
all right. Well,
should
we
I
got to
te-
do a respin if he's not in here to claim it.
Yeah.
Creasy, mad love to you, brother. Sorry if you're not. You had to bounce. All right, I know you guys. We
He
got you.
said,
We
I'm
got you.
here.
We're gonna.
NFT artist Grape Ape said, I'm here.
I know,
'Cause that's-
bro. We got you guys. We got you. Let's Creasy.
They're like, I'm here.
Well, you put 10 in and it dropped to 9, so I don't know, guys. I think we might have to take Creasy off that list and redo it. He ain't here.
Yeah.
He might have just bounced. He might have bounced. All right, guys. Well, now we got you guys in here. Give him one more second to see if you respond. Yes, Gypsy's on the wheel, lady. We got it. We got it. All right. Yep, Donnie, you said it. Fair is fair. All love to Creasy. We love him to death. He's won on our show before, but when you got to go to the bathroom, you got to go. So nothing you can do about it.
That's the way it is, you know?
The way it is.
It's
All
all
right.
love.
All right, guys. We're going to respin it. Mad love to Creasy. We're going to see who gets this one. Y'all, don't go anywhere. Y'all come back now.
Don't go back now.
Don't
Here
go
we go.
anywhere. All right. It's official. Sorry, Creasy. No, he's out. He's out. He's out. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Oh.
No, what the hell?
You see Blaze Up's right there. He's here, so there you go.
Blazing.
Hey,
Bro, you are on a roll, my friend. You got that one, bro. Holy shit.
Blazing up. Got it, bro.
I think Blazing might be due for an Avatar shirt.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a special one this time.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
Yes. So
We'll give him a hookup
mad love to you
special,
guys.
bro.
You guys know the drill. And if you see Creasy in the spaces, give him a hug and kiss. Tell him sorry. It's okay.
And guys, go check out Dummy Token. Check out God Hates NFT. Check out their community. Do your research. Check them out, though. The Telegram's dope, especially now that Lou Hundo and a few other homies are holding it down and
Y'all go
making
follow
it
Lou.
really lit.
That's there on
Right
the,
there,
the picture
guys.
at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go follow Lou.
Yeah.
Take
And
care.
like I said, guys, dope stuff coming around. Don't let the bleeding market fool you. There's a lot that's building right now, momentum-wise. And look, man, we definitely want to get Lou back on for later future episodes. So
Yep.
I would love to. Y'all been great. Thanks for having me.
hey,
No,
bro,
thank you, bro,
thanks
for your
for
time,
thanks for
brother.
cruising on,
The
bro.
Alpha made
And eventually we should get up and smoke together too. Let's plan on it.
We'll come to South Africa.
We'll set it up, bro. Like, yeah, this dummy thing will take off, and we'll have to all plan something, do something cool. So,
Yep.
I'll roll us a blunt.
there it is.
There you go, brother.
Maybe do like an interview where we can kind of have Sir Peter's dressed like in a whole costume and not show his identity, just be there with
Hey,
us.
if Peter's ever doxes, he's got to come smoke with us too. That's a
Right.
that's a
Yeah,
requirement.
at least like take a few puffs.
Or he could just come on and just not acknowledge himself as Sir Peter, just use a fake name, and nobody knows it's Sir Peter.
Yeah, that would be hilarious, dude. But no, guys, we're gonna go out with our outro as always. So once again, guys, mad love. Follow Lou Hundo and subscribe
We
to our
got
YouTube.
coming back on Wednesday, guys.
Yep.
Mad love to Lou, brother. Thank you
All
so
right,
much,
guys.
bro.
Mad love to y'all too. Thank you.
Woo!